Hi, I'm Karin. Welcome to my kitchen. Thanks for joining me today. I'd like to introduce you to some of my best cookbooks that have gotten me through the years developing recipes, but also building my experience and education. So first on the list today, I have a book that goes into the fundamentals of cooking. This is called On Food and Cooking: The Science and Lore of the Kitchen. This is an excellent source material for all kinds of food science inquiries, researching the methods and how these methods were created, different ingredients and cooking styles. Basically gives you the nuts and bolts of exactly what's happening when you're cooking any kind of ingredient. So really good background information. There are no real recipes in here, just mainly methods. So you could get some basic cooking times and things like that from this one. So definitely a good resource here. The Joy of Cooking is absolutely one of the best, most thorough cookbooks you can buy. I have been using this one in my family my whole life. The main recipe that I reference in this book is my brownie recipe that I am famous for. It's an excellent fudgy dark chocolate brownie that is easily modified to special diets. So it has very little flour in it, and it makes it a lot easier to make into something that's accessible to more people. The Fannie Farmer cookbook this is one I picked up at a used bookstore. Actually, my family did not use this book growing up, but I bought this while I was in culinary school and found it to be an excellent resource for all types of American down-home cooking. It goes and everything from appetizers to dessert and everything in between, sauces and soups and everything. So the main recipe I use from this book that is the foundation for many others is the waffle recipe, and this is the special waffle recipe. And what makes it special is the separation of the eggs, whipping the egg whites and folding those into the batter that makes this one extra good. It also is the basis for my gluten-free and keto waffle recipes. So that's this one, Fannie Farmer, definitely a keeper. Paris Bistro Cooking is the first cookbook I ever got, and my aunt gave this to me when I was 16 with a copper saute pan because I had been cooking with her at that point for 4 years, so started at 12, helping her prepare for parties and serving at parties for her catering business in Berkeley, California. I used to spend weekends and holidays with her in the kitchen, and this is really where my love for cooking began. And this book, Paris Bistro Cooking, is really excellent flavored, down-home, French-style cooking that is really the foundation of all Western food. So I reference this one often. It's got a bunch of really great recipes from different bistros in Paris. So it's got beautiful pictures in it and everything too. But this is where I got my start, and that's where I'm gonna end. So I hope you really enjoyed my tour today. And if you do like to receive recipes and suggestions, please follow me on Twitter. I do share a lot of other people's recipes as well as my own blog, which is free to feast on WordPress. It's karinjfisk.wordpress.com. Thanks again for joining me.